name is Pierre St. Louis, chaplain, U.S. Air Force Reserves. I've been a chaplain for about 8 years, 5 as a candidate, 3 as a chaplain. First assignment was at Shepherd Air Force Base in Wichita Falls, Texas, AETC, and I'm currently here at Maxwell Air Force Base doing man days as an IMA. I'll be here for about 7 months. Hobbies, I like playing basketball when I can, but the older I get, I feel like it probably should stop. But I like to read, and most importantly, I love to serve people. That's why I felt called to be a military chaplain, and along with that, I do believe that's what encouraged me and inspired me to do what I do overseas in Haiti. And so all of that kind of falls under the umbrella of caring for people and serving people. And so yeah, that's kind of a nutshell. I am married. I've been married for July will be 12 years. We have 3 kids, ages 10, 9, and 4, girl, boy, and they serve with us everywhere we go. We do homeschool them, but while we're in Haiti, they are enrolled in the international school learning French. As a reservist, I have the opportunity to, of course, still have a life outside the military. And so I am an executive director, missionary / minister, serving full-time there in Haiti with my family. And so part of what I do down there is I run a nonprofit, organization, 501(c)(3), and so as I'm ministering to a congregation, I am also hosting and managing short-term mission teams. And so it could range from churches coming to schools, students wanting to serve, service trips, humanitarian efforts, and they come right into our community. And so our community has roughly, probably 20,000 to 30,000 people. It is in the country, and so that is in the southeast region of Haiti, and so right on the southeastern coast. It's a city called Jacmel. Very country, but at the same time, there's a lot of need. Once the earthquake hit, and you talk about, thousands, if not millions of lives were lost. Buildings came crumbling down. It literally was a wasteland. It was chaotic, and you're in Port-au-Prince, but nothing made sense. Nothing was recognizable. And so I was there on the ground probably like a month before the earthquake hit, which was December of 2009. And then after the earthquake, I was there doing crisis intervention training with different ministers, about 100 ministers. So I was translating for the disaster relief agency out of Florida. And so I worked with them in April of 2010, and I was able to kind of really see the effect that it had mentally and spiritually on religious leaders down there. And so they were in crisis. They were traumatized. They didn't know how to help their people. And so we used and trained them on the SAFER model to help them understand how they can help themselves while they're helping their people. And so I was able to kind of build a lot of relationships that way. Over the years, things have, with different nonprofit organizations, they came in, they did significant work in Port-au-Prince and also in surrounding areas in Haiti. And over time, year after year, things got better. People that were living in tents started to actually go into little homes that organizations built. And they were able to start from the ground up. And I've been able to kind of see that progress over time. And so post-earthquake, even before the hurricanes, it felt like things were moving in the positive direction. There were a lot of short-term teams coming in, a lot of service missions going on, and I felt like things were on the up and up for Haiti. And then hurricane came, and it literally destroyed a lot of the work and a lot of progress that was being done down there. And it was almost like you're going 10 steps forward, and then the hurricane comes and it just puts you back 15. And it was a place where a lot of people became very hopeless. They didn't know what to do, but that's where we had to point them back to their faith and help them understand that, hey, resiliency is part of their makeup. And we did see the Haitian people become very resilient until now. They encourage me. There's several nonprofits in Haiti, and so it's my job to try to find those organizations that are doing similar work, that are faith-based, but that are also doing superior work, quality work. They're making a difference and an impact in their community. And so I found those organizations, and I built a relationship with their executive director or their directors on the ground, and they're able to provide their personal resources. They're able to kind of give me advice and counsel on how they dealt with their community, even though that they're on opposite ends of the island, but it's essentially the same people group. And so we're able to kind of share those resources, and they're able to say, hey, you know what, we're not just going to try to hide what we know. We want our impact to be far-reaching, and so here you go. And so that did make a difference as well, reaching out to those organizations. Aside from our partner churches, I mean, that was really without them, we wouldn't have been able to do that. On the flip side, we had to encourage and lead our people there in Haiti, and I think that was the most challenging, partly because they were in so much. They were in a state of hopelessness and despair, and so we had to try to encourage them to try to, not give up, pretty much. And so it was a process. It took about almost 2 years. It was constantly ongoing. So we have about 12 to 13 board members at any given time from different states that have been down to Haiti. They've seen our work, they believe in our mission and our vision, and they're responsible for helping us stay to it. And so even if I want to veer in another direction, they're here to say, hey, no Chapel St. Louis, this is what you say, this is what you're supposed to do. And so they really do keep us accountable and help us stay on mission, and that has been very helpful. So we operate with three, three mottos. It's to educate, equip, and empower. And so it has to fit within one of those three areas. So part of our organization is not only the faith-based with the congregation, but hosting the teams, and we do have a school as well as a girls' home. And so within all of those areas, our mission is to try to provide those life skills. And so we teach English. We teach them embroidery, sewing, carpentry, you name it, information technology. We believe with those skills, they're able to keep them, build upon them in the future, and then literally transform and change the country. And so that's what we're doing.